Good morning. This is Mike Johns from the Town Manager's office. I'm the Assistant Town Manager filling in for the Town Manager today to give you a daily COVID-19 update. A couple of notes of events coming up. The Planning Board online survey is still going on, and you can find that on the town website under What's News. If you would participate in that, it would be appreciated, and it would give us a better representation of residents in the town. Also, on June 3rd, there's a Sharps Collection Day at the Public Safety Building, and that's from 4 to 5:30, again on the 3rd. And the Boyden Library is now offering curbside book pickup for books that are in the inventory within the Boyden Library. To use that, go to the Boyden Library website, reserve your material, and then go to the curb and call the phone number, and they will deliver it out to the curbside to your vehicle. And the number to pick it up once you get to the curb is 508-543-1245. I want to share with you some daily numbers, as the town manager has been doing with you on a daily basis since we started. Currently, there have been 108 positive COVID-19 cases in Foxboro since March 15th. There have been 840 negative tests. 81 folks have recovered. 2 remain hospitalized. And currently we have 16 positive active cases in Foxboro. There has been 1 death, so no change there. And 10 folks have been lost in the contact tracing just because we weren't able to remain in contact with them. In Massachusetts, as of today, there are 94,895 cases. And of note, there are 2 groups that have the highest representation of positive COVID-19 cases, and those are amongst the 50 to 59-year-old demographic. There are 15,200 cases, and then the 80-year-old and plus demographic, there are 13,800 cases across Massachusetts, representing 7% fatality rate, and a total in Massachusetts to date of 6,640 deaths. Just give you an update on the status of hospitals here in Massachusetts. Bed status, there are 7% of the ICU beds are occupied in Massachusetts, and 14% are available. And for non-ICU, 41% of the beds are occupied and 38% are available. Total beds occupied in Massachusetts total suitable hospital beds for COVID-19 patients are 16,900, and the total number of patients in hospital beds is 2,112, which is a 6% increase from yesterday. And across Massachusetts, in hospital ICU rooms, there are 485 patients. I want to share with you a couple of statistics pictorially, and I hope I can get these up on your screen. This first one represents the total daily cases, and you can see that that over here on the top is what I mentioned as the total cases to date in Massachusetts, representing 94,895 cases. And the total deaths, as I mentioned, is up here at 6,640 deaths in Massachusetts. That's the bad news. On the better news side is a graph representing total number of new daily cases, and what you can see is we are over here. And, all along we've heard, we've seen posters, we've heard on the radio, we've heard of people talking about flattening the curve. We are over here, and you can see while there are spikes daily, up and down, that if you look at the total trend, we are at the other side of the bell curve. Does it mean we're out of danger? No. Does it mean we're moving in a positive direction? Yes. This is good news that the curve is continuing, on average, to move down on our daily new cases. And the next graph I want to show you is new deaths. We're over here towards the end of May. And again, if you look at the bell curve here, we're moving in the right direction in total. Even though there are spikes up and down, we are on the other side of that bell curve. When they talk about flattening the curve, this is the object, to keep going down in this direction. Okay. So again, just want to share that so you have a pictorial idea of where we're heading when people talk about flattening the curve. One last picture I'd like to share with you is, you've seen in pharmacies and grocery stores, the urge to wear masks. The governor has, put out an order for people to wear masks in public. We're doing the same here for our public buildings. Although our public buildings aren't open to the public yet, it's employees only, we're requiring that our employees wear masks when they're outside of their own workspace. So in the hallways, in the lobby of all of our buildings, you'll see our employees wearing masks. And then eventually, when it's safe enough for residents to enter our public buildings, you will see these signs again, as you've seen in grocery stores and areas like that. So I hope you found this update helpful. And if there are any last notes I need to share with you, I think that's all for today. I hope you found this helpful. Stay healthy. Keep washing your hands. Use the hand sanitizer. Wear your mask when you're out in public, and stay connected, but keep that physical distance. Thanks, and have a good day on this Friday.